Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world.
Hope everyone had a great new year.
Yes, happy 2016. I don't know what happened to 2015, but
it was a good year.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, good year. Seems like it went by real fast. But if I would sit down, have morning coffee. Don't really know what we're going to talk about. I hadn't done a video for a little bit. We've been pretty. I don't know when that cold spell hit. What, about Christmas?
Just before Christmas.
Just before Christmas, man, it got down, for 2 weeks of below zero and stuff. So we pretty much hunkered down, stayed on the inside of the cabin, other than going out and getting wood and all that kind of stuff, man. We've been hunkered down in here, of course, going out and trying to warm my shop up to work on some knives. Been making some different knives, playing with some different designs. What else have we been doing? Ended up moving the fridge, like I said I was going to do in the one, to get the front door open and stuff, but it's too dang cold to put a door in right now, so now I got it plastic, but I can stack my wood over there and put old cooter over there. And we've been going through and pulled a bunch of through the nicer season and stuff when we're out, going to the state sales and all that stuff. Well, stockpiles. We've been pulling, got them stacked up, storage boxes of stuff to go through. So it's kind of fun. It's almost like going to the auction again, pulling out things that to put on eBay and stuff like that. And of course, little treasures we find for ourselves. Don't really know what we were gonna talk about this morning. Just hadn't done one for a week. I guess I don't know, all the craziness in this. So much. Man, 2016, we're already just starting off just crazy as all get up, the standoff over in Burns and, just everything. It's nuts. This world is completely nuts. I try not to get too, definitely not get political and stuff. I've tried to make it clear before, man, that I ain't, I'm no Republican, I'm no Democrat, man, I'm American. I believe in the Constitution, and man, dude, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. I don't even know as far as for the next president, we're in trouble. Man, I've voted every year that I could vote, and this year the choices, man, I don't even
want to get into that.
Right now I don't even think I'd vote. I just don't. We are in trouble, man. I don't want to get too much into that. Something that's going on in Idaho that's really kind of disturbs me is old. If you're not from, I'm born and raised, Idaho, and grew up with J.R. Simplot, the Simplot company, your French fries, stuff at McDonald's, the majority of the fries and stuff come from the Simplot company. He's the one that came up with fries. And he built a house, if you're from Idaho or know anything about Simplot, man, when I was a kid, it was 40 years ago, we went and took a tour of it when I was a kid, if I remember right. But he built a house up in the Highlands, is the ritzy end of town, and up on the hill there, he built this mansion, with this huge flag, this American flag up there, and awesome place. You go up there in the summertime, we'd ride ice blocks. We'd take the kids up, and he'd take ice blocks up his hill, and ride these ice blocks down and stuff. He just let people sled on his hill, all this, and trick or treating, he'd Halloween, he'd hand out silver dollars and give you a little advice on what you should do with that, because he started off with just, 2 pigs? Yeah, his whole story. If you don't know nothing about JR, he's an awesome guy. But anyway, his kids, this kind of falls into that, I guess more money and brains. JR came up from nothing, and built this billions-dollar empire. Well, his kids, and the Simplots do a lot, always have done a lot for Idaho and stuff.
Community and charitables.
Yeah, and I hadn't heard nothing about it, but, I try to catch the news I try to catch a little bit every day just so I can see what craziness is going on. And yesterday on the...
Well, he passed away.
Yeah, he passed away. That's been...
A long time.
Okay, well, I don't know how
over
long
10
it's
years.
been. You think it's been that long?
The house has been empty for over 10 years.
Yeah, but he moved out of it, and then he donated, it to the for the governor's mansion. And I mean, yeah, it's a high-end, high-maintenance, you know, all
40,
that.
40
and,
acres. And
who was it? Dirk, of course, Dirk Kimthorne wanted to move into it, but he wasn't the governor no more. But Butch was a Butch Otter that didn't want to. Whoever, anyway, they didn't want to live in it and stuff. So then it, you know. So they didn't use it as governor's mansion, so they ended up giving it back to the family, Simplot. So then, you know, up yesterday, man, I'm watching the news, and here they show the freaking, they got this freaking backhoe, this dozer up there, demolishing it, man. This, you know, the Simplots, they announced it and was tearing down at the same exact time. And, I mean, you're talking about this mansion. Man, they didn't take the, you know, man, I'm totally for the reclaimed, you know, that's, if you watch my videos, I mean, I'm a recycle. That's, you know, we had one people tell us that we probably are the biggest recyclers there is. You know, everything we do, everything about us, is we're probably 98% recycled. And, well, we're recycled humans. But, I cannot believe it, man. They're up there. The tile roof.
It's just amazingly beautiful.
And I can't remember. You know, my in-laws, Kitty's folks, are, you know, they build high-end houses and stuff. And I think Marshall was telling me one time he's doing one of them tile roofs, and them tiles are like $5 a piece, man. And I mean,
it's a mansion.
It's a mansion, and it's all tile roof. And here's this backhoe just going right in on top of the tiles, man. You see I mean, that place is just covered in windows, and all the windows are shaking. They didn't take the windows out. The doors, you know, probably $2,000 doors.
Each door?
They did not take any of that stuff. They just are demolishing it. Why?
Going to
Why?
The landfill.
That is more money than brains. There's the problem.
Yeah.
Man, JR would not, I mean, he'd be rolling over in his grave. I cannot believe that they didn't.
The waste.
Yeah, try to get, you know, I mean, you know, one of our, we obviously ain't got them up here, but, man, one of the places that I try to go into when we do go down below is the, what's it? Habitat for Humanity, and then they have a couple other redo building materials. You know, why didn't they contact and try to, that just, oh, man, that just flabbergasts me. You know, just unreal. You know, so I guess we're just having morning coffee chatting. That was the one thing, you know, there's so much other crap, but it's way more important probably than that. It's just, you know, I'm big on the recycling thing, and just really got me. The deal over there in Burns, Oregon, you know, which is right across, I've spent a lot of time. We used to do shows in Burns, we spent a lot of time in Burns, Oregon, and the standoff out there, it's 30 miles outside of Burns, you know, and the Bundys, if you know anything about the Bundys and the standoff they had, you know, yeah, when BLM actually showed that they're really a military outfit, that just blew my mind. Yeah, SWAT team thing, you know, crazy. Snipers, all, I mean, it just blew my mind that BLM's, you know, that one kind of got, yeah, that would surprise me. But, anyway, that standoff and stuff, you know, and they're calling them, they haven't been really using the terrorist thing this time. I know they were calling them
couple times
domestic terrorists before and stuff, and they're not, you know. And I mean, whether you're for them or whatever, I mean, they're standing up for, you know, our rights. Yeah, that's, you know, it's just crazy. Yeah. You know, and I mean, and
using the word militia is a bad thing too.
They're saying,
they make it sound like
they make it sound like it, you know. And if you are, you know, believe in our Constitution, you know, everybody always say, oh, the right to bear arms. Well, if you read farther into that, it is that we will have a well and regulated militia. We the people will, to keep the government in line. That is, you know, and that's what they're trying to do, and they make it sound like a militia. You know, the news media and all that always make the militia sound like they're white supremacists or, you know, these anti-government, you know, like Wacos and terrorists and stuff. That's not what it's about. That's what the government wants you to think, because they don't want us to do that.
Right.
You know, that's one of the reasons they want to take our guns, and that they do all this crap on the, you know, like I said, I don't want to get too political, but I mean the assault rifles thing, you know, yeah, when you got these people going and they shoot up the places and all that, but you're going to get that no matter what. They can go in there. I mean, man, they put the planes into the Twin Towers with razor knives. I mean, there's, you know, crazy. You know, it's the lunatics that have the stuff, but...
And the people that think that taking guns away from American citizens is going to stop violence.
No, that's going to make it, it's going to be worse, you know, and then more government control. The, you know, their gun laws and stuff. I mean, if you look at the statistics on all these shootings that have been happening, those are the biggest gun control states, is where the shootings are happening. Yeah, man, we're here in Idaho, Montana, all that. You don't see a bunch of shootings.
Yeah, we have open carry.
Yeah, I have open carry, man. I pack, you know, man, I have a gun on me 90% of the time. You know, I mean, it's, you know, I mean, I don't carry it on my side and all that stuff. My daughter does. You know, she's got her concealed and all that too. But, you know, I mean, I carry my shotgun, you know, any time that I head out, man. I have, you know, we live in the hills and all that. And, you know, I'm not going to put out there if I have, you know, ARs or M16s or anything like that, but I do believe that we should all be able to own them, because it's the right, and it's not, they're fun to shoot, let me tell you what, man, it's expensive, but they're fun. But, you know, if you're, you know, I'm not trying to offend any that think that we shouldn't have them and blah, 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 and all that, but it's right in the Constitution. You know, the Constitution, the forefathers didn't think that, you know, why they wrote this, it was a different time, different guns, blah, blah, blah. No, the forefathers have seen it exactly where we're at today. I mean, they, you know, the government is coming into our lives too much, and that is what the gun rights thing is about. All right, I said I wasn't going to get political.
And there you is.
Well, it's just the gun rights thing. I mean, it's just, holy crap, man. There's so much other, I mean, you know, I guess the gun rights thing, I got on that because Obama doing his, you know, his executive orders today, that's horse shit, you know. And it's crazy, you know, and the things that he's doing is not really going to affect. I did gun shows. We did gun shows for 10 years. Yeah. And the stuff he's doing is not really doing anything, you know, enforce the laws that we already have and stuff, you know. He's just, man, I don't know. He's just trying to do something before because he hasn't done nothing yet. So he's trying to do something before he goes or something. I don't know.
He's done stuff.
Well, he's done stuff, all right. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, okay. I don't want to get on that side, man. All you people get on there, you know. Like I said, man, I don't. Man, if they get somebody, like I said, I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I do believe in, you know, the guns thing, and that's one of the reasons I end up a lot of times voting Republican, is because the Democrats are always trying to take my dang guns. You ain't taking my guns. You know, there's no way that's going to happen. And then in turn, it's funnier than heck, because everybody always thinks I'm a Democrat because I'm a tree hugger. You know, you can be. I don't know why they have to put you in a group, because you can be an environmentalist, tree hugging, hunting, fishing, you know, granola eating, man, whatever, you know, hippie. You know, look at this, man. I'm a hippie with a cowboy hat. I mean, it's just, it's nuts. They always have to put you in this group, man, and I'm proud to say I'm a tree hugger, but I go out and I cut down trees for firewood. You know, I believe in selective harvesting on certain things. You know, why don't we go out there and in these burned areas, all these burned areas, go out there and harvest some of that, you know, but leave the ones, you know, you still got to have the ones to decay and all that to help, you know, the environment and all that. I mean, it's just... They always try to put me into a group, you know. And I mean, at this point right now, so I can get all political and stuff, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law would flip over backwards, but the only person that makes any damn sense to me right now is Bernie Sanders, you know, but yet then you look at his, and he's not, you know, the gun thing, he's not crazy about it. But, you know, old Trump, man, I don't much care for Trump. You know, he's a hell of a businessman, obviously. But if somebody had loaned me $1 million to get started, I might be a hell of a businessman too. That blew my mind when you said that. I got a small loan of $1 million. I was like, wow, man, that's cool. But, you know, and then the Hillary thing, I won't even touch that because I know a lot of you, man, you Hillary lovers you're ruthless. But she, no way, man. Man, if we end up with her, we are in trouble. You know, I don't know why we'd put anybody that lies and connives and that's nuts. And I ain't saying I support Trump. I guess I did get political, man. I don't know if we should put this one on. People get all crazy. You know, it's just my own, you know, just having morning coffee, sitting here in peace and harmony.
Speaking your mind,
Speaking my mind. Well, you just get that. I mean, this is all just, you know, in the last few days, it's just crazy. You know, I've watched more news in the last few days because of this cold weather, and it's just like, what in the heck is going on? You know? Like I said, the Simplot thing gets me more than it. Just could he, man, dude, I'd love to have that tile roof. That would have been awesome. Is there anything else we want to talk about that we're not going to piss people off? You know, I'm just, man, I mean, man, I'll hear all your sides. You know, I'm not, like I said, man, I'm on, you know, both sides of the fence, man. Man, I don't know why you have to be a group. I mean, holy smokes, dude. You know, I try to just be positive and be happy. That's our main goal, you know. I just want to grow my little garden and all that. What else? You got anything to say, Miss Kitty? Guess I just got up at 5 o'clock this morning and started watching the news and it was all worked out.
Got excited.
So once again, we babbled on till the memory card was full. So I babbled on and got more political than, you know, should. But man, it's just, you know, this is one old or a couple of old hillbilly rednecks opinions and stuff. Man, it's just.
And we all have our frustrations. May not be the same frustrations, but.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't, you know, like I said, man, it just scares the heck out of me for my kids and grandkids and all that, you know. I mean, holy smokes. Other than that, I guess we'll go ahead and put this on and
wish everybody a happy day.
Yeah, happy day. Just don't turn the news on, man. That's the thing. Don't watch the dang news. But you gotta watch. I mean, we all need to know what's going on and need to do something about it, man. It's crazy times, man. Crazy times, so hope I didn't piss you off too much this morning. But y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll check in soon. Maybe we'll actually do something more productive than sit on our butts, drink coffee, and gossip. All right. See y'all later. Say bye-bye, Miss Kitty.
Bye-bye, Miss Kitty.